Okay, I'm back. We're on number 2 of the Straight Talk. The other day I was thinking, how am I ever going to find a man? How am I going to be able to trust a man? More than anything, I miss that friendship and feeling complete and like someone has my back. And even though I get that from my friends, I get that from my family. But in an intimate relationship with a man, it's different. Because they just become part of you, and you take them in even though they're not your family and they're someone else. They're just not your family. They're someone that you just fell in love with, and it's such an awesome feeling. Um, sorry. And I miss that friendship and that bond, waking up next to somebody or watching somebody sleep or talking until you do fall asleep or whatever. So you do miss that, even though I choose to be single. It is completely natural. One day I was leaving church, and I just kind of recently started going back to church, and I absolutely love my church, but I just get to where I'm lazy because I want to go out, and I'm out until 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I don't want to get up and go to church. So one day I was thinking about it when I was driving home from church, and I was like, man, how am I going to find this great guy? How am I ever going to trust a guy? Because pretty much now I'm just pushing everyone away. Any guys that even want to have a relationship, especially now that they know that I don't, that I'm not seeing the other guy anymore, and I broke up with him, blah, blah, blah. A lot of people don't know still yet, so I'm thinking, I'm driving home, how can I find this perfect guy, this guy that, I could just spill my feelings to, and that will understand me and my problems, and who will be there for me 100%. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid because I already have that relationship with God. So I'm fine. I'm good. Things are good, that I can be by myself, and I have my family, I have my baby boys, and I have a God, and that's all I need right now. What else? What could I want at this time? Because he's not going to hurt me, and he's not going to do all the horrible things I've already had done to me. And I'm not ready for that. Let's see. I just need to give myself time to heal. And that's the same for Bubba, my son. And that's the same for you guys. If you go through any process in life, I don't care if it's breaking up, losing someone, whatever, you always have God there to rely on to help my young ladies get through that. If you have a boyfriend in your life and he makes you feel less than what you are, or he hits you or he calls your names, it's totally not cool. Totally not cool. And he does not love you enough. If he's doing these things to you, he doesn't love you enough, period. Because if he loved you, he would adore everything about you, even your quirks and even your craziness. I mean, look at Lo. She has Joe. Joe is like an awesome guy. He deals with her. She's going to get me for that one. If you ask him to make these changes, always be open and always talk about everything, because none of us are perfect. If you can't make these changes, then you need to move on. It's not an easy thing, and I do not mean to make it sound easy at all. It is always very difficult when you have to leave someone that you love, and it's not going to be easy, but you will get through it. Don't ever let anybody bring you down, because it will bring down your dreams with you and everything you want. I would be lying to you, if I'd said this was an easy thing. It's not. Let me see. Yeah, and just don't take any guy. Just don't take any guy that comes your way. You're better than that. Take time. For my young ladies, take time. Don't get too serious. Don't, if they love you and they're starting to like you and they love you, and if you feel like you're being pressured to do things that you don't want to do yet because you're too young or you're not ready, don't do it, and explain it to them. If they don't like it and they're like, well, you're not moving fast enough for me, yada, 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 then you need to tell them to go find that somewhere else, because you don't want to be pressured into doing anything you don't want to do and have any, big mistakes made, like pregnancies or diseases or whatever, so you want to be sure it's the right person for you. Let's see. And if you are trying to keep working on this relationship, let's say with Mr. Wrong, and you keep thinking he could change, you can't change anybody. They're going to be who they're going to want to be, and you shouldn't want to change them because they can always go back to their old Mr. Wrong ways, and you just don't want that. You want to find Mr. Right right off the bat. You don't want to be like, this is the perfect guy. He's everything I want. Make a list of what you're looking for in a guy. And, you know, what are the red flags? You know, if he smokes, is that a red flag? Well, yeah. Because, you know, you're teenagers or early, you know, these are bad qualities. I mean, yeah, some people don't care if people smoke. You know, and I battle smoking all the time, but when you're 15, 16, 17, these are things you don't want to be dealing with because that's too young. Because the next comes drinking, and then comes drugs, and it's like just the snowball effect. So for a young lady, like I'm thinking like my 16, 17, 18-year-olds, these are things you don't want. It's nasty, it stinks, and it's just, you know, it's not cool. And it's really bad on your body. So if you're consumed with Mr. Wrong, if Mr. Right comes your way, you are not going to see him. He is going to come, and he's going to go, and he's going to be gone. So try not to be, you know, involved with Mr. Wrong to begin with, because he's, you know, going to be wasting your time, and you won't be able to find the right guy. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with waiting, because he will come. Mr. Right will come, and you want to be sure that your eyes are open and that you're not in love with Mr. Wrong, and you want Mr. Right, and you know, I hope that you guys can understand where I'm coming from, because it kind of came from, you know, Jonathan's whole breakup with his girlfriend, and how I felt like, wow, some kids may not have the parent that's completely there and understanding them. They just may think, oh, it's just puppy love, she'll get over it. You need someone that's strong and there for you and to help you get through this time of your life. And that's, you know, kind of like why I like to do the straight talks. But I want to do one that was directly to my teens, because I so adore all my teens. And Michelle, and she's kind of an older teen. I have a lot of awesome, gorgeous teens. You know, I will go see her videos, even if I don't comment, because I'm like so super busy with my life and my business and with just keeping up with my regular YouTube stuff that I don't always get a comment. And so many times it makes me so freaking mad. I can't view your videos. It's just a black screen, nothing comes up. It doesn't download. Or B, I can't comment. So you see your little, you had 5 viewers or 20 viewers. One of them is more than likely me, because I just cannot comment. It's YouTube. Ever since they made the change, YouTube is a big pain in my ass. They make your life way more difficult when I feel like I need to be there for certain people. I need to be able to respond to them. I need to be able to send them a message, and I can't. It is so slow when it comes to YouTube. I could go to any website in the world, and my computer's like this. But when I get on YouTube, it's like slow freaking motion, and it makes me so mad. We need to do why I hate YouTube video and tag each other. Or what, you know, why is YouTube a pain in my butt video? Because ever since they made the change, and you guys know what I'm talking about, it is like went downhill, and it makes me so mad. Because it's like I'm trying to accomplish something here, and I feel like, you know, I'm being pulled back and slowed down. And I don't like that. I'm like, I had too much stuff to do. But anyways, I'm almost out of time. So I love you guys. I love my young teens. And I hope maybe this has helped a little bit coming from a mother figure. And I love all my YouTubers, though. And hi to all. Big welcome and big kisses to all my new subscribers. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers. I'm like so happy about that. And because, you know, I got a message to share that big women are beautiful, and all women are beautiful. But I started this for the BBWs because there was nobody doing anything about BBWs and being a positive BBW role model. And BBWs, big, beautiful women. But, you know, I'm there really for all women because I have tons of slender, you know, subscribers too that have things and issues to deal with, and or low self-esteem or whatever. So I'm just here for everybody, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.